You're listening to a Destiny Park Media podcast.
What is that, the troll guy? Yeah, that was pretty good.
No, the joke, it's a stupid reference in Hey Arnold where Gerald, he gets his tonsils out.
Oh.
And his voice is like super low and like raspy.
Yeah.
Before he gets his voice back, and he's trying to like manage his raspy voice, so he's like outside the window, like smelling like he made like some pot of like stew, some pot of like smelly stuff, and inhaling that, and then doing like vocal cord practices out the window. And he's like, la 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 la. It sounds like Goofy like that. La 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 la.
I see.
The guy's like throwing food at him, like, shut up. He's in this is like a very New York city, Hey Arnold, very New Yorkish, maybe Chicago, but I feel like it's kind of more New Yorkish vibes to me.
I get New York.
Yeah, PS 118, that's all New York stuff, I feel like. So.
Yeah. I've watched the occasional Hey Arnold clip as an adult.
Shout out to the football head.
Football head, huh?
Yeah.
Gerald and that, what's his girlfriend's name?
Yeah, well, who, you talking about Arnold's?
No,
I was not his girl, but
I was talking Gerald.
You talking about Phoebe?
Phoebe, yeah.
Phoebe Heyerdahl.
Yeah.
That was a cool little pairing.
Yeah, they had the most solid relationship of the whole show.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't like an official pairing.
Oh,
but it was like we like each other.
Okay.
But like, we're finding out we like each other.
They're on the down. Cool. They're on the down.
Yeah. It's a very DL relationship.
The stuff with Helga and Arnold is very, very interesting.
She's got some really peak moments with Arnold.
Yeah.
Where like she could have broken that wall.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Arnold would have been receptive to it, but she crumbled to the pressure of it.
Too prideful.
Yeah, it's too prideful, but it's a big emotional thing.
Well, and she told herself stories, about what type of person she is.
Yeah.
How the only way she could interact with Arnold.
Mm-hmm.
And then there were the episodes where she would try to be nice to him every so often.
Yeah, these are all protective mechanisms where she's like, well, I like him so much that like I have to, like I cannot, like this is overwhelming me.
Yeah, I think that
goddamn shrine in her.
Yeah, the shrine was too much. But she grew up in a household where she doesn't know what love is supposed to be expressed like,
Yes.
Her family is one of the most dysfunctional and sad in the show.
Do you remember her mom?
Yeah.
Her mom is like this
space case.
Yeah. She's like a prototypical like medicine drought,
new agey.
Yeah, new agey. Like I'm the housewife, but like I just take downers or something.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, but well executed.
Yeah, she. There's one episode where Arnold is like on a date with like she just changes her hair so her hair is covering her eye in a certain way.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
And
that was cute.
I can't tell. It's done so artfully and subtly that I can't tell if Arnold secretly knows it's Helga, because the dialogue is so subtle about it where you can't tell if he's like, well, I hope I get to see you again. And she's like, oh, you will, Arnold, or something like that.
I think he was oblivious just because he's like a fourth grader.
Well, but he's a smart kid. I mean,
very smart kid.
Do you remember the only guy that he didn't like in the whole show?
Arnold?
Yeah.
His cousin?
Well, I was thinking of Oscar. Where Arnold is like trying to help
he doesn't
him.
Like Oscar if I'm being real.
They have a falling out because Oscar is like such a leech.
He's a super duper leech.
And Arnold does try to help him. He's such a sweet kid that he tries to help him. And eventually Arnold just snaps and says, like, you're a loser. Like, imagine being told by a fourth grader, "You're a loser."
Yeah, that's age. Crazy. It's fucking crazy.
But it's warranted. Like,
yeah, it's true.
He was a loser. And
he was a loser.
One of the like happy endings that the characters got in that show happened off screen, where in the movie that takes place after the series, I guess like his wife doesn't appear in the film, but neither does he. And the creator of the show came out and said, "Hey guys, don't worry, they got a divorce, and she like is fine now."
Oh, that's right. I forgot that he was with that girl, and he was kind of not back and forth. They just had a lot of dysfunction
because he won't work.
Yeah, he's lying,
and he's like, she's like, "I can't afford to pay rent because you know, he's like asking her for money, and she's like, "Well, I wanted to use that money to pay rent. I just worked 2 jobs." Or I think she says something like, I just worked like 2 doubles. And he's like, "Well, can you do another one?"
Can you do another?
Something like that. So
mind you, everyone listening, this is a show for kids.
Yes, yeah.
But this is why we became, as a generation, who we are today, because they were feeding us all of these different... They didn't baby us with our kid stuff.
That's true. Like, people nowadays get so nervous about, like, if Steven Universe has a gay wedding, or if, like, woke this or woke that.
Yeah.
But, like, we, like, the children's entertainment that we grew up with, like, had discussions about race, discussions about sex, discussions about, like, relationships. And dysfunction in all its forms.
Yeah, they weren't scared of dysfunction.
One of my favorite like discussions of race is from Teen Titans.
Oh,
did you ever watch that show?
Yeah, I watched that show, but it's been so long and I don't have an idea of the episode.
So there's an episode where I think a friend of, or maybe not a friend, but a foe from Starfire's home planet comes to visit and is calling her a certain word throughout the whole episode.
Really?
And Cyborg uses that word. He says, "Hey, great job, blank." And she gasps and says, like, "You do not get to call me that. That is a horrible word. That's like, you don't know what that means." And like Cyborg is like, "Hey, I'm sorry, I had no idea." And he didn't realize that this wasn't a friend of hers, that like she was essentially being bullied the entire episode.
Yeah.
And
I slightly remember that. Yeah.
She goes, "Wait, so you have an idea of what it's like for people to judge you based on like qualities you cannot control," or something, you know, the Starfire way.
Yes, the way she speaks. Yeah.
And he says, "Of course I do." And then like there's a pause and he goes, "I'm a cyborg, you know, or I'm a robot."
Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
like
but
that.
He's the underlying message is that he's black.
Yeah, I like that though. I really like that.
I'm a cyborg.
I'm a cyborg.
And it's like, it's not even done as a joke. It's more like, or if it is, it's like a cruel joke or a dark joke where he's like, "I can't tell her that."
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. She wouldn't understand.
Or he just doesn't want her to realize that he like faces
those type of things.
Yeah. It's almost like
protective.
He's being sweet to her.
Yeah, it's
like,
cute.
But yeah, and they do a great job of it where it's, I don't know. It's tough to pull off those emotional moments that don't feel like, an after school special, but I thought that felt really good.
Yeah, we just had our era had some really good execution of a lot of that.
And a lot of bad stuff, too.
Yeah, we didn't always hit on all cylinders.
We don't want to have rose-tinted glasses.
No. We'll get into the odds. When we get into the odds, we'll talk about some of those rose-colored glasses.
There's bad stuff coming out every decade. Like, sometimes people go, "Oh, man, music was so much better before 9/11. I actually I talked to a guy who legitimately said, "I don't know what happened, but after 9/11, music stopped being good." And I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
It's insane.
And I don't think he was trolling.
No. I'm sure he's not.
He was like, "I just don't think music has been good since that day." Like, and it's like, he can't even pretend to like analyze that maybe like it's something to do with him.
I was going to say there's deeper things going on.
Rather than the music.
Yeah,
like,
the music
so
just got sour.
Talented musicians putting out great albums every day.
Oh, yeah.
Spotify does a great job getting it out to us.
Of course. Apple Music.
Drones.
Amazon drones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Spotify, we still are on there right now. But the Spotify CEO seems like kind of a bad dude, but it's okay.
I mean, perfectly normal.
Perfectly normal.
Mm-hmm, perfectly healthy.
Well, and my music, I make a living off of it, as you know.
Yeah.
Each stream gets me 0.000000000. You know, just cut to the end of this episode. I'm going 0.0003.
Still going 3%.
Cents. That's more.
Excuse me.
Like.
Cents.
Percent. Cents. But hey. It's a new episode of the Akira Slide podcast is here. We've just talked about Western cartoons for approximately 20 hours.
Yes, and the brilliance of that.
Whatever you have in your player right now, I think it's showing for me like around 10 minutes. Mm-hmm. Just know that it was 20 hours.
It was a whole 20 hours.
And we're late for work.
That's fine. That's fair. I can be late.
Sorry, boss.
Sorry, boss. I'm on the
Akira Slide.
I'm on the Akira Slide podcast.
I'm on the Akira Slide diet. I see food and I slide it down the gullet.
Yeah.
Right in the Akira.
Yeah, right in the Akira.
So.
Right in the chakra.
Right in the Jujutsus.
There we go. See?
So here's the thing.
Yeah. There's
been this like sort of I would call it a recurring plot thread in this podcast.
Yeah.
Possibly even a gag where
True. That is true.
I would come on and I would go, so I know last week I'd watched episode 5 of Jujutsu Kaisen. I really locked in this week and I watched episode 6. You know, like
no, yeah, you're like I got through episode 6.
I got through it,
and then the Jujutsu Kaisen fans are like, this fucking podcast sucks.
What the fuck is this fucking... They watched 1 through 10 of Dragon Ball Daima. What the fuck's going on?
He's just watching the greatest show ever.
Hajime no Ippo, I'm just like...
just
sped through it.
Yeah.
Sort of like in Super Smash Bros.
Speed run.
Sort of a speed run. Mm-hmm. Where like, you know, you're playing Sonic and you find the right pixel... And all of a sudden, he's at the end of the stage.
It's like a little glitch.
I love those glitches.
You like that, yeah?
And I love watching people do it live in front of an audience. Like, they're like, okay, and then you're going to move him people right here. Yeah. Or like some people like talking. Did you ever watch like awkward speedrun clips? We've talked about this.
A little bit, yeah. I've seen some
awkward Smash clips.
Yeah. Oh, the Smash stuff is the funniest shit ever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So then I like, and every time I would watch this show, mm-hmm. I would have these reviews that were like, gosh, I wish they had shown like more training, like us getting to know these characters. Mm-hmm. It went from 1 minute they met to the next episode they're like on a mission together.
Right.
Pacing is so different from anime. I've watched before. What's mm-hmm. going on? I miss the filler.
Yeah, where's the filler?
I miss the like momentum breaking moments.
Mm-hmm.
But it's being a 90s kid.
I was going to say this is Dragon Ball.
Exactly. Dragon Ball Shonen, you know.
Shonen sickness.
Shonen sickness is good. Sort of the 90s Shonen sickness where you go, this is progressing too fast. I need an episode where they're playing beach volleyball.
Mm-hmm. A baseball episode, maybe.
A baseball episode. Well, it's funny. Jujutsu Kaisen does have a baseball episode.
See?
But it's like part of the canon. So
interesting.
They sort of did Dipsy Doodle.
Well, 180.
You're like, oh, I hope this is filler. And it's like, oh, damn, it's not.
It's actually real.
It's actually funny, but real.
Funny and real, yeah.
Yeah. But so there was this episode a while back.
Mm-hmm.
This was a while ago.
Yep.
Where
Back in time,
I'll just remind you, I had said that this episode, the first half of it is like one of the coolest fights I've seen in anime.
Okay, I remember you saying that.
Where Gojo, I believe I called him Goatjo.
Yeah, Gojo.
He's being like cornered. And for those of you who don't know, Jujutsu Kaisen is a show where it's about Yuji Itadori, and he just lost his grandpa. His grandpa told him to help people. That's like a good way to have a meaningful life.
Mm-hmm.
And his grandpa, he passes away. He gets like his high school like has a cursed spirit, mm-hmm. and a sorcerer is visiting the school. This guy's around his age, and basically he wants to help them fight the spirit because the spirit hurt 2 of his friends, and it's going to hurt this sorcerer that he's kind of friendly with.
Okay.
And, in the process, he swallows a finger that belongs to an extremely cursed entity named Sukuna, and he gains some powers.
Why? What was the swallowing of the finger?
Because he was about to be killed by this cursed spirit,
mm-hmm.
and he wanted to defeat it. And
so he thought,
and he didn't have any cursed energy because he's just a normal human.
Right.
And this finger, because Sukuna is so powerful,
mm-hmm.
it actually acts as a beacon for cursed spirits. It's horrible.
Oh wow!
So it's this thing where like they have to keep these things hidden, and the problem is it's near a school, and schools basically areas that have like a high concentration of people can lead to curses appearing because it's all the like resentment or dark thoughts of people who like don't want to be like hospitals have curses too.
Sure. Okay.
But yeah, so it's like we talked about with Dandadan. This show is about curses, but curses take like physical form in this show where like they're creatures. Monsters.
I like that though. That's cool.
It is cool. But so Yuji is about to be eaten and he says like, fuck it, we ball. And they tell him like, don't eat this finger. Like they did tell him, don't eat this. But he's about to die. So he's like, I'm going to eat this finger.
Yep.
And it works and shenanigans ensue. But there's this whole group of curses that they basically want to overthrow humanity. They want to create a world with no humanity because curses are like...
I see.
Curses are truth is what Jogo... There's literally a guy named Jogo.
Jogo.
And he's like a volcano. He has a volcano on his head. He's like a volcano curse.
I see.
But so... Because people used to be more afraid of nature and volcanoes. And so he's like... I want to live in that world again.
Yeah, this is where I'm at.
Yeah. And he like thinks that humans are like liars because they live every day like in fear of death.
Interesting.
Whereas a curse, like death is just part of its existence.
Right.
They're not as afraid of death.
Okay.
Anyway, Jogo, he finds out that as long as Gojo is around, they can't really do anything because Gojo is so powerful.
So he's like a protector of like the Earth realm?
Gojo is so good. You may remember through all of the stuff I've watched before. Yeah. Episodes 1 through 8. Yeah. I've been saying, I do love this Gojo guy. This Gojo guy, I was saying, whatever I think of the rest of the characters, the rest of the show, I've got Gojo.
Okay, you were hyping him.
And I was like, I love this guy. I wish anyone else felt this way.
Mad Aura.
He's one of those characters where you're just like, yes.
This is him.
No, it's like if Piccolo, was constantly relevant.
Okay, I could see that. I could definitely.
Can you imagine?
Was constantly relevant.
Can you imagine the ecstasy that watching Dragon Ball would have if you're like seeing all these characters going, we can't do anything. Piccolo's here.
Piccolo's here. Fuck.
Yeah, he's so powerful.
That would fit so well with it. Anyway, let's not.
Sorry. I know life could be dreams. Life could be dreams.
It could be.
Life could be dreams. So. But yeah, so Gojo, he has a blindfold on at most times. And it's because his eyes are so piercingly, beautiful. He's called the Six Eyes. And his eyes are quite blue, I'll have you know.
I see.
And when I first saw him without the blindfold, I go, God, this guy's too fucking pretty.
It's a hot guy right here.
That's where... I didn't say hot.
I could see it, you know what I mean?
Sorry, you got carried away.
That's what the girls do.
You got carried away Ippo style.
Yeah, there you go. I was like,
I guess I got carried away. So, but yeah, if Ippo saw this guy, he would be carried away.
Yeah, Ippo would be into it.
So... Just like Miata. No, so he's being attacked by Jogo and Volcano Guy. And he just clowns on him. What I didn't like was that Gojo then got Yuji, who he's like training, and he's a student of his. And he brings Yuji and says like, this is going to be a great lesson for you because he's about to do
fight
something.
This volcano guy?
Not even to fight him, but to watch.
Oh, to just to watch.
So I thought that was such carelessness and stupidity. And it actually does lead to him letting Jogo escape. So that was where I went, okay, like this show, maybe it isn't for me because I'm getting, like, even in an episode where I'm like, this is the coolest fight ever, I got really pissed at the character decisions.
Yeah. And I remember you saying that.
And it was a letdown. And I watched one more episode after it and I said, I didn't even say like I'm done, like out of frustration. I think I got focused on Ippo. And,
you tapered off. And
Don season 2. But as I've been going through life changes and I moved to my own place again and, got to do something after work.
Of course. Pop something in.
I don't want to get too dark, but the level of like depression and anxiety I've had at my place has been pretty high level at times. And
unfortunate.
So I was like, what can I watch that's like I already know the characters and I already know like where I was at.
Sure.
I remembered where I was at in the story. I wanted to watch something that was both new and also like familiar,
yeah.
And so I rewatched that episode and then the one after it. And I don't know what happened, but something clicked. And
that's cool though.
So I watched season 1 over the course of like 2 days.
How many episodes in season 1?
So I had already watched 9, and there were, I believe, 22.
Okay.
So I watched that in 2 days.
Okay.
And then I said...
That's a good beefy binge.
It was. I know, this is like kind of embarrassing to
No, that's fine.
But the second half of season 1, it does get really good.
Yeah.
Because the thing about Jujutsu Kaisen that I didn't know was I thought it was like a high school series.
Yeah.
Like the comparison to Naruto is unavoidable because there's like the same archetypes in a way. Like there's the cool professor. There's the girl. There's the black-haired Sasuke
type character.
And then there's Yuji, which he starts out feeling more Naruto-esque.
Sure. Kind of orange hair, too.
Fans, well, they do a little palette swap where he has pink hair instead of Sakura.
Oh, sure.
And she has blonde hair. The girl in the show. I forgot her name.
Her name is...
Jala's like, I'm an expert.
I'm here now. Nobara.
No bars. I'm getting no bars.
No bars.
Nobara. But the show, you know what's funny is when you keep saying the show, when you're talking about a show, it's like nails on a chalkboard to me.
The show.
And I'm catching myself doing it with this. I'm like, maybe I should be more understanding.
Yeah. Why would you do that?
Why would you jujutsu that?
Why would you jujutsu?
A great show is Mr. Show, by the way. Great comedy show.
I remember that, Mr. Show.
David Cross and Bob Odenkirk. But
genius.
Yeah, they're very funny. But so I thought it was just going to follow a certain trend. Yeah. I thought that they were going to go on missions together, and they sometimes do, but the missions don't really go according to any sort of like logical way forward that you would expect. And do you mind any light spoilers?
No, I don't mind because I don't think I'll be watching the show around now unless like we want to get to a point where we're like deep in.
Here's the thing. Season 3, the trailer for it was so good.
I did see the trailer for that.
Yeah, we talked about that last episode, or a few episodes ago.
Yeah.
But that was what like put the idea in my head, like maybe I should
get back because
the animation looked so phenomenal in that trailer. And the vibes just seemed really dramatic and dark and scary, and I'm like, this seems like something I would like. Like maybe Ian was right to show me this.
Yeah, for sure.
I was like, how does it get there? And
my friend is hounding me about the show too. He's like, yo, you still haven't watched it. So maybe I'll get on it. Maybe
Gojo.
Gojo.
Well, the thing about this show, the show is the shoujo.
The shoujo, indeed.
Is it becomes incredibly intense.
Okay.
There is an event that is supposed to be like between two schools, and someone infiltrates this event that's supposed to be like a sporting event. Like they're fighting, but they're not supposed to kill each other.
Right.
And people who want to kill them, like interrupt the event. Yeah. It is super intense.
That's cool.
Super fucked. And really like, you don't know how they're going to get out of it because they do such a great job. The thing I love about the show is they do such a great job of explaining like where each character stands in the power pantheon.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Like, it almost gets clunky sometimes, but like there's like grade 3, grade 2, grade 1, special grade is like the highest you can get. There's only 6 sorcerers that are special grade.
Dope.
Grade 1 is probably like most OP sorcerers are grade 1, but Gojo is of course special grade.
But of course,
because he is him.
Yes, I remember we were saying he is him.
He is him.
Yeah.
There is a scene where he pretty much does say like, I am him.
Yes, that's why I remember we were talking about that. It was very funny.
He's so great.
Yeah.
The thing that I didn't realize is Gojo, he is kind of a fuck up. Like he's a goofball. He's a dork. And I think it's intentional to make himself more like, like, what's the word? Not welcoming, but like more approachable.
Yeah.
Like, the kids think he's just kind of a goofy idiot.
So he's older than them.
Yeah.
He's still in
his
20s.
He's out of high school. He's the professor. Yeah.
Okay.
So he's in his 20s.
Got it.
He's very much up against the like higher ups, like the principal of the school, and then like the people above the principal have like they want Yuji dead because he ate that cursed finger. Like the series opens with like Gojo telling him, "Hey, you've been sentenced to death." We figure out what. Like I hated that intro because like, I was in a dark place when I first watched this show back in 2024, and I'm like, "What the?
You've been sentenced to death.
This is dark. Like, are we really gonna like just watch this show where the guy's gonna die at the end?" It's like, I can't do this.
Yeah, it's not cool enough. I mean, it's not interesting.
I guess for me, it's like too depressing. So like imagine if Naruto starts out with them going, and you will die. And then Naruto's like, I believe it.
I believe I will die.
I believe this. Like every moment of triumph, you're thinking in the back, and he will die.
Yeah, he's like,
no, of course, all characters will die.
Of course.
Fiction, except for Garlic Jr. from Dragon Ball Z.
Yep.
Or the Great Goma.
I was going to say Goma's still around. Fortunately or unfortunately.
We must be careful.
No, it's okay.
I know Daima. We love Daima.
1 through 10.
1 through 10 only. We got to review 11 through 20 eventually.
Yeah, we should.
Because we didn't.
No, we did, didn't we?
Well, we did.
Okay, thanks, guys. It was like don't make me like.
We caught up so that like the show was coming out week by week when we were doing our podcast.
Thank you.
We got to. I mean, it's so funny that like for the best part of the series, we like clumped it all in one super long discussion. We're like, I'm feeling good about this.
One go,
and then the rest of it, like we just. It's so tough, man.
It's tough. It is.
Because what I hate is the death of possibility. Like, that's one of the darkest like for me. I don't want to get too personal, but like,
that's real though.
When a relationship ends and it's not like you were in love with the person, but like you had this path forward you thought you were going to have with them.
The possibilities.
And then it's like 24 hours later, those are like dead forever.
Right.
And it's like, well, that's never going to happen. And that's how I felt about Daima, where it's like, they could have done so many interesting things.
We called them out too.
Yeah, we were
every
honest.
episode we called them out. Not calling them out. I'm saying we called out all of the cool possibilities that they could have done.
Yeah, and I do think it wound up ending in a like fun way, and I did like the last few episodes.
Still Dragon Ball.
The balls.
Yeah, still the balls.
but yeah, the way we got there was so lame, and it actually it prevented it from being like an amazing ending. That's like they did recover the last few episodes, but it recovered from something so lame that there was no way it could have been classic.
No.
So that's what makes me mad is it could have been a classic series. Anyway. But Jujutsu Kaisen season 1, I watched it and I go, this was really cool, really great. Is it like my favorite thing ever? No, but it was really cool.
Yeah. And 22 eps.
22 eps. And season 2 is, it's called the Shibuya Incident. And I don't know if you know this, but I actually did know that it was called the Shibuya Incident, like for a few years there. Like I heard about this because people talked about this show was, or this series was unescapable in the lexicon and the zeitgeist.
It was big.
Yeah, and like you would see memes about it and go, I don't know what this means. Nah, I'd win.
Nah, I'd win.
But I always loved the title, The Shibuya Incident.
Yeah. Because
it's actually so nondescript that it fills me with like terror. Like people, like the title of videos was like, would Goku survive the Shibuya Incident? I'm like, what?
Wow, was that much in shrouded in like darkness or whatever you want to call it? Not like danger, I guess.
How would this character handle the Shibuya Incident? And I'm like, this must be bad because like the other arcs in the show are named something like really innocuous. They don't even allude to there being an incident, and there's like death and people losing arms and people getting like killed and like spirits being laid to rest, and like the fact that this is like called. I think what made it scary was that like the Shibuya Incident sounds like an after the fact police report. Like,
yeah, the Shibuya incident.
It's like they're writing
some FBI file.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and that's like a through line through the whole season. I'm not going to spoil anything.
It's crazy. It's a cool city in real life.
Yeah, and the event takes place on October 31st. And
interesting.
The level of intrigue and the level of like plotting that is required to pull off this insane situation, dude, it's fucked up. Like, it is. This is a trigger warning. I'm going to talk about like acts of like violence and stuff. It is the most like one of the most triggering like arcs I've seen in an anime, because it feels like you're watching not like a like adventure action series, but like you're watching a terrorist attack.
That
like,
crazy, huh?
Yeah, it's fucking bleak.
That crazy.
Dark as hell.
Okay.
And yet, like, it still doesn't become like a depressing slog because the characters are so like
vibrant.
They're vibrant and motivated to help, and like everyone is doing their part. Every single character has an amazing scene in this arc.
Oh, dope. Okay.
Not just Yuji, but what's Nobara and Fushiguro, who's like the Sasuke type, but he's got other stuff going on. He's really cool.
Nice.
And of course, dude, the show treats the empathy I have for you now is great.
It's grown immensely.
Just hearing all the characters talk about, like, we got to get Gojo out of the way. We got to get, like, as long as Gojo's still around, we can't pull this off. Like, the plan is...
What is Gojo's, like... I guess I will end up watching the show, but, like, where does this character stand? Like...
In terms of power?
Like, what is it in... Like, it's the opposition, basically? Like, this...
It's legitimately the fact that he is so powerful that nobody can touch him. Okay. That's what makes people go, we gotta get this guy out of here.
Right, okay.
And they know they can't defeat him, so they create a way to stop him. I don't want to spoil anything. Sure. And the whole plan involves like they legitimately, so they put up barriers around a city, Shibuya. Mm-hmm. And they spread the word that they're not going to like let anyone out of this barrier, because like real human beings are being trapped in there. Like it's not like it's just sorcerers fighting sorcerers. They're attacking human beings.
So this is against Gojo.
Yes, because they're having literal just people who don't even know who he is. They're saying like, we need Gojo to get here. They're having random humans say, bring Gojo Satoru here. And the goal is to get him like trapped and into fighting like 5 cursed like spirits at once.
Interesting. Okay.
And they're doing it with people around him too. So they're trying to, they said, the only way you can fight Gojo and survive is if there's a ton of humans around, because otherwise he'll go like all out and just kill you.
Right.
So they're trying to like trick him and trying to like use his like, weakness of like wanting to protect people. But they don't realize that Gojo is like, he's really morally, he's good, but he's gray. Yeah. Because when he is like fighting these curses, his eyes and his like facial expressions become twisted, and like he almost looks like the villain of the story, because he's like enjoying torturing them and
psychotic.
Killing them.
Yeah.
And like, so when they start killing humans in front of him, he doesn't turn Super Saiyan. He's not like Goku where he's like super pissed and he's like, how dare you? He's like, he's still focused, and they're like, fuck. Like the plan is not working to like use humans as like a shield or as collateral.
Sure.
And I won't spoil. I won't spoil anything. But he's tough, man. He's extremely tough, and he's so cool. And but the Shibuya Incident season 2.
That's the whole arc for the season 2. 22 episodes?
Again, 22 episodes, but actually the first 5 episodes is a flashback. And I was like, oh no, I don't know. Yeah. But it's a flashback to Gojo's high school days.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Or Jujutsu high school days.
Gotcha.
And it explores like how he became the way he is. It explores his friendship with another sorcerer. And it is... You remember the flashback arc in Hajime no Ippo?
Yes, with the
Kamigawa
coaches,
It is a similar level of holy shit. This is like
really
one of the best parts of the series.
Do you put that in the same space?
I would, but it opened the season. And it's so great that it opened the season because like you start off with this beautiful, vibrant. The color palette is totally different for these 5 episodes, and it does something in anime I've never seen before, where these first 5 episodes have a totally different opening, ending. Beautiful, like the main color theme is blue, and then the remaining season 2, which is the Shibuya incident, is red. And the main color is red, and also totally different opening, ending. So when I was watching this, I go, this is some of the best action animation, like filtering, computer generated graphical work.
Top tier, huh?
It's like one of my favorite pieces of animation, up there with like Dan Da Dan or Dragon Ball Super Broly or Dragon Ball Daima. Okay, Scott Pilgrim Takes Off.
Okay, so they're really bringing it.
It's incredible, and it's like a miracle because every episode has like a top, like one of the coolest fight scenes I've ever seen moment.
Okay,
but here's where things get really crazy. So I was watching it thinking, man, this is what happens when you have a great studio, when you give animators enough time. Dan Da Dan could learn from this, and I was thinking that this is incredible. And so season 2 is where that shift into what season 3 looked like in that trailer. It starts here.
Oh, it starts actually. Yeah. Okay.
That's what made me watch, was I go, wait, does season 2 look like this? And I saw clips and I went, holy shit, it does. This is awesome.
Sick.
So they actually, I didn't mention this, but season 1 has really great animation too. They go for a on model approach. And like super, like a lot of the stuff looks really detailed, but that means it can't ever really like
get crazy,
take off. And so it's weird. I would have been totally okay with keeping that director for season 1 because he did great, and everyone looks awesome. There's effects added to punches that make him look more powerful. There's camera movement. Like it's a great animated show.
Okay, I'll have to, for sure.
And there's a movie called Jujutsu Kaisen 0, which is like another prequel. And it's directed by the season 1 guy, and it's like awesome. It looks great.
Okay.
But it doesn't have as much fluidity, which is what I like in animation.
Yeah.
Season 2 has like a mix of like really awesome character design sheets. And then occasionally it gets super detailed, but most of the time, they're focused on just like character interactions, and like if there is a light moment, they nail it. If there's a tense moment, it's really scary and fucked up, and the animation is incredible. But what I found out was that they actually had a horrible schedule, and I didn't notice, except for like there was like 1 or 2 scenes out of like 18 episodes. Let me think. 17 episodes where they have like nonstop action. There was like 2 fight scenes, and I said there's like 1 fight scene in every episode that's like incredible.
Yeah, that's crazy though.
But there's 2 of them where I thought, like, okay, they're really focusing on motion for these fights. But I didn't expect that it was like a production issue. But it turns out that the schedule was terrible. I don't know how
they were to crank it out though.
Yeah, they must have like been so sick, or
a talented team.
Yeah, but I think that they were in production on season 3 for like a year before they announced it. So I'm hopeful that I can't imagine what they could have done at full strength then, because it looked like they were.
Season 3 is, huh?
Yeah, that's what the hope is. But and so there's like 2 fights where it's just like sketchy as all hell. And it looks like a stylistic choice, but on the Blu-ray, they actually like finished the fights and they look incredible.
Nice.
And it's like, okay, I can see that there was a schedule issue, but it's not like One Punch Man season 2 where it's like falling apart on screen, where they legitimately did not. I mean, I feel bad for the fact that they had to do like a new opening and closing 5 episodes later. Like, I've never seen an anime do that. Usually they do it after 26 episodes or after 13 episodes at least. But after 5 episodes, they're like, well, we got to do a whole new opening, closing, like visual redesign the whole show. It's crazy. I think they took it was like a month between that first 5 episodes and then that 17 episodes.
Yeah, I never ended up finishing that second season.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to get through it
Of Jujutsu?
No, of I think you're talking about One Punch.
Oh no, I've never even watched it.
Got it. Oh, okay.
I was talking about
you talking about Jujutsu, the second season,
the 5 episodes.
Got you. That's interesting. Then that's interesting that so they changed for the better though.
Oh well, so they're both amazing.
Okay,
like the opening for season 2, episodes 1 through 5 is about it's like an opening for the flashback.
That's right, because it's for the flashbacks, a different energy, different vibe.
Yeah, it was a good choice.
Okay, I could see that. Why keep? Yeah, I could see that.
We have to watch before I leave. I have to show you the season 2 opening for the Shibuya Incident because it's a work of art. It's one of my favorite anime openings of all time now, up there with Chasing Light.
Wow.
By
not musically, but visually.
But musically too, actually.
Yeah?
Visually, it's incredible, but musically, so the song, it's crazy because when my first watch of the opening, I go, this is, what the fuck?
Yeah.
The first line of the song is, you are my special. And it's like kind of a spooky, like cheesy, almost like rock pop song.
Yeah.
But dude, it's somehow like, it's so out of left field and weird.
It's the marriage between that.
Yeah. Sometimes my favorite anime openings are like, they push the limits for, does this song actually work with this series?
Right.
Like for Hajime no Ippo, the first 2 openings, it's like, is this really a song for boxing? And it's like, it is emotionally working with the footage, but is this really a song for boxing?
Yeah.
Especially, the first opening, it's like, that's so beautiful and optimistic and hopeful. But then like the third opening, which is like this weird instrumental.
Yeah.
It's weird. Like, I know we talked about that it sounded like a gambling show, but it feels the most like circle shape thing where it's like, yeah, it sounds like a boxing show, I guess. It's
fit that in.
Yeah. But I love openings where like the music feels a little bit edgy for the content. It's like you don't know if it works at first, but over a rewatch you go, oh no, this is a perfect marriage between a spooky, weird, you are my special type song, and then
that's like, cool though. I think
the vibes are scary in the opening. They're dark. I mean,
I like that though. I like merging like the pleasantries of the music with the dark theme.
Yeah.
That seems to work if you do it right.
It is a dark song, but it's more of a Halloween dark. And the visuals are like hell dark.
Right, exactly.
So it's it's a great opening. I'll have to show it to you.
For sure.
To do a react.
Yeah, definitely.
But so season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen for me is like just classic. Like I love it. I love it to bits.
Wow.
And I'm curious.
I don't know why I'm so surprised.
Well, that's what it made it surprised because I didn't think I would get here, you know. But I had an open mind, open heart, and I figured out who Gojo is. I figured out who Itadori is. There's a guy named Nanami who you gotta see. He's so fucking great.
Yeah.
If Gojo wasn't in this show, he'd be my favorite character.
Dope.
He's someone who actually was a sorcerer, then left to have a real job, and then came back to being a sorcerer.
That's fly.
Yeah. And there's one, I'm going to spoil one of the best lines in the show, but he's talking about like how he realized that being a sorcerer is shit, and being an employee was also shit. So he said, I better go back to the one that I'm more suited for and I can help more people with. But at one point, he's saying these things in a rhythm where he's like, one thing I realized, ... being a sorcerer is shit. And then, he says, another thing I realized is that like being a worker is also shit. But he goes, don't be confused. I have faith in Gojo and I trust him. And then Gojo like smirks at the camera with his blindfold on. He looks
a little smirky.
He's like, this is awesome. And he goes, but I do not respect him. And I love the idea of having faith in someone and trusting them, and then going, but I do not respect him.
I don't respect him though. Just to be clear.
And Gojo does go, what? he's like blown away by it.
That's funny.
He's a great like audience surrogate character where you go like, oh, this guy like has relatable goals.
What's the guy's name?
Nanami. He's blonde and he has this amazing technique where he is able, because he's like, everyone has so in this show, everyone has like sorcerer abilities, but they have a technique, like something that they specialize in.
Okay.
And his is a 7/10 technique where he is able to look at someone or something. It's not just like people, but inanimate objects. And his brain scans it, or his eyes scan it, and it creates a line and has dashes that are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And he chooses the 7/10 mark, and that's the weakest spot on the person. And he lashes out and attacks them right there. Exactly right there.
That's sick.
7/10. I don't know why, but it's so satisfying. And the animation for it just goes, this line just appears, and it goes, there's a red line for the 7, and it goes.
That's sick, though.
It's a great, super creative technique, super creative. And there's another guy who actually, in the middle of a fight, goes, don't you hate how in animation, usually like great animations in 24 frames per second. But nowadays, people are trying to interpolate it and make it 60 frames per second. It looks like shit. And he's a sorcerer. He's in the middle of a fight, and he's like saying this. And I won't say why he says it, but
it's fourth wall.
Yeah, and he goes, and nowadays TVs come with like smooth motion blurring shit. But it's like, I was watching it and I go, oh, this is going to be my favorite, like one of my favorite seasons of anime ever. Like,
wow.
Because this guy's in the middle of a fight and he's like talking about animation.
That's crazy.
And it works. It works. There's a reason he's talking to a demon, a demonic curse, and saying, animation's 24 frames per second. Why are people doing 60 frames per second and interpolating, like AI interpolation?
That is so funny, just mid-fight.
And I've never heard an anime mention this, but it is funny because like I bet animators, when they see on YouTube that everything is like stupid 60 frames per second, shitty filters, they must just like face palm and go, what?
Like, shut up.
I skipped Christmas for this?
Yeah, what do you guys know?
What are you guys doing?
Right.
And then the AI interpolation is so annoying because you're literally having the AI create extra frames and destroying the artistic intent of how the motion was supposed to look.
Ruins the flow.
And it's like, why are you having an AI like
fill in gaps
that a human being left intentionally? It's like just disrespectful.
Yeah.
It's like, I love Halo so much that I want my TV and my anime to look like Halo.
Poor form, if you will.
I agree.
Poor form.
But yeah, so it's crazy how much people can change, man.
I mean, people have been boosting the show for quite a bit, to the point where I didn't believe it could be what people said it could be. And so I kind of have a sourness.
Me too.
I've never even seen it. Such a grumpy old man take.
I don't know what happened to me that I like watched those 5 episodes with Ian and Jamie, and I'm just like,
bro, this shit's not. It's not.
I never thought it was bad, but I was like, this just ain't my speed.
Yeah. It doesn't have the vibe.
Not enough filler.
Doesn't check the vibe test.
Vibe check failed.
Yeah.
No, it was a case where I think it was tough to. We only watched 5 episodes. I don't want to say that the show is like, that guy who says,
you gotta keep going.
You gotta keep going until episode 8.
Yeah. I don't think it's good at episode 8.
I don't think it's that type of show. But I think don't go in with any preconceived, like, this is going to be a certain way, because I think I was an arrogant ass and like thought that I knew where the show was going.
Yeah, I don't know where it's going. I'm not exactly sure.
You're wiser than I.
I mean, I think I might have had some notion like a long time ago, but it's been so long that I haven't followed up that I don't have any anymore.
Well,
I just know that people like it. Something that I should watch.
Yeah.
And I think for some reason, like, it hasn't spoken to me yet because I haven't seen enough of it.
Yeah. It took me 2 tries for the first 5 episodes. And then like, I just took a break after episode 9.
For sure.
It's so funny. I was, that there's that meme where the guy has a pickaxe and he's walking away and he's been digging away at this dirt, and there's like a tiny sliver of dirt left and he's about to hit gold, but he's walking away with the pickaxe.
Ooh, just like that.
This is where I was in the show.
I see you.
I legitimately stopped watching right before Nanami got his full introduction.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So
hadn't seen him.
I hadn't seen my friend who who has faith and trusts in Gojo, but does not respect him.
No respect, though.
And that's how I feel about you, because, I trust you and I have faith in you, but
I don't respect you at all.
But why would I respect you?
I mean,
No, I'm just kidding. You're a good man.
I try.
Good father.
I try.
From the limited glimpses I've seen.
Yeah, I do what I can.
I do what I do.
Yeah, I do what I do. I do what I can. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I don't know what else to say. I don't want to hype it up too much, except to say that Shibuya Incident is, it's one of my favorite arcs in anime history.
It just sounds like something that I need to see, if not purely just from a visual standpoint, but it sounds like they're also doing something from a story standpoint, or at least an action standpoint, if anything else.
No, it's quite unlike anything I've seen, which is so funny because the beginnings feel kind of
that's what I'm saying.
You think that it's like too evocative of other shows, but it goes to a different place. I mean, the fact that I compared it to a terrorist attack, and it really never settles into something comfortable. Okay. It's a tough watch in many ways,
22 episodes for both.
I think it's 22 for season 1. And by the way, season 1 was really good. Yeah. But it wasn't something where I'm like, I'm going to make this my personality. But
right.
Shibuya Incident is, it's part of my personality now. And Gojo,
he's in there.
Mm-hmm. And my personality.
It's fire. It's fire, though. It's fire. I'll definitely check it out then. I don't think it's going to be, I got to stop, I gotta stop ignoring it.
Just gotta lock in.
I gotta lock in, bro.
And if you need moral support, just be like, listen, man, first 5 episodes suck.
This is hard, bro.
And I say, don't give up.
Just keep pushing through.
Just wait for the man with the green glasses.
Yeah, wait for him to come through.
The first 5 episodes are they're good.
Yeah.
They're solid stuff. They're just solid. I think that if I rewatch them now, the funny thing is I'd be like, oh, they were setting this up. They're setting that up. But the worst thing about season 1 is that it happens before season 2. That's the thing, is that it just gets so good.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Here's your boy.
This is my boy.
Yeah.
And, he's cool. He's cool as hell.
All right, I'm gonna give it a try, man. I gotta pull it. I gotta lock in.
Well, yeah, and I'm ready to talk about it whenever you are. So if you want to do any episodes about Jujutsu Kaisen.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm started up.
That's my, and I think this is a great character arc for me.
It is.
Because
it's a turnaround.
You can hear how I was trying. I don't want to say that I had my mind closed to the show.
No, you were trying.
But I didn't get it.
Yeah, it didn't click.
I didn't force it. I just I let life deal the cards it had to deal me. And I said, I need anime. Please help me, anime. Yeah. And anime said, come into my arms.
Yeah, hold my hand.
There you go. It's I don't know what I was going to say. Come into me is what
come into me.
And it's sort
very
of
provocative
Michael Jackson song, I think. Isn't it?
Yes, there is it's similar to those words, but close.
Yeah, no,
close enough.
Well, anyway, speaking of the greats,
the ones,
kings,
yeah, the one kings,
the kings of pop. I mean, Michael Jackson would have loved Jujutsu Kaisen.
I think, I often wonder where he stood in that space. I feel like he might be too old, but I think it would have been something he might have been interested in.
Gojo's the GOAT.
He's the greatest. It's not even how Michael talks in real life.
Yeah.
This is a voice he puts on, but yeah.
Well, I think if he were still alive, I think he'd have JJK inspired tour, the videography.
Yeah. I wonder what
screens.
Yeah. Yes, it was on the background.
I don't know why I think he would love Jujutsu Kaisen. That's so weird.
I mean, if it's bombastic, not bombastic, but
boombastic is cool.
Yeah. Flashy enough.
Yeah.
And then him kind of seeing what's going on with the K-pop and J-pop.
Oh, I think he'd be scared of the K-pop stuff, I think.
You think so?
Well, he was very scared of Prince, We've talked about that before.
Yeah, he was scared of Prince, but he never showed it.
He never showed it. I named my son after you.
Yeah.
I shouldn't use that voice. Blanket. Good times. The Prince says, that's not my name, man.
That's not my name.
He thought his name was Blanket. Oh, man, I thought that was your name. Sorry, man.
It's a mistake.
Too late.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's blanking now.
No, he's... no, but anyway. So, yeah, I don't know what my point was.
I think we were talking about... I mean, I'm going to get into Jujutsu. I think we'll bring it up eventually. When I start watching the show, I should get my ass up on it.
Hunter x Hunter fans are just punching the air right now.
Should they be?
God damn it.
You wanted that. You don't want to do Hunter x Hunter.
You said Jujutsu Kaisen stunk. I remember you saying
this. Guys, this show is a continuation.
Yeah.
And we will get to these, these gems. They're coming.
We'll get to Hunter x Hunter eventually. No, it's Hunter x Hunter.
Hunter x Hunter.
There's no X.
There's no X. Crying.
Bro, there's an X right there. They're gaslighting me. I see the X right there.
Mad gaslight.
Yeah.
No, we're coming around. I think let's hit this Jujutsu.
Yeah. Maybe we can do like 1 through 10. 1 through 10 type of thing.
We could do a similar thing.
Or 1 through 11.
Yeah, whatever works for that series, like whatever, us doing.
For season 2, it would probably be best to do 1 through 5 and then...
yes, 1 through 5, yeah.
And then 6 through 22.
Yeah, we could do that.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe 6 through... anyway.
We'll try to find it out.
Split it in 7 out of 10.
Pieces. Yeah, 7 out of 10. There you
go. So, did you have anything you want to talk about besides this Jujutsus? Or these Jujutsus?
The Jujutsus. I mean, I heard a fun little tidbit. I was listening to this podcast as a doctor who was talking about... I think he had mentioned something. He's talking about, like, the recent talks about autism and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Or rise, or listen, the spectrum. And he mentioned something about anime and how it connects with people in the spectrum because of the highly emotiveness of the highly emotives, or it's not emotives, but the emotes. The emotes of all characters.
Isn't that a Fortnite thing?
Yeah, I think, yeah. So dancing emotes. Yeah. No, that is funny, but it's just over exaggerated, and I think it helps actually connect, helps them connect with the emotion that's happening on screen a lot easier.
Okay.
And it's more attractive and pleasant. And I think that's why that's also a reason probably for a spike in like the liking this genre, because I think America's style of stuff maybe taken some cues a little bit, but not quite to the extent that Japan does with a lot of their animation. So I think it's something that we start to see more. Disney and DreamWorks and they've started to do more things that seem a little bit, animated, I guess is the word I'm looking for.
K-pop Dreamin'
Hunters, yeah.
Demon Hunters.
Yeah.
And then there was that growing, what is it called? Or Seeing Red? Or
yeah. Oh, yeah. You're talking about the Red Panda, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Red Panda.
Yeah. That was a good one.
Yeah, no, there's some like anime-inspired stuff going on.
Mm-hmm. Some crossover.
Yeah. I think Western animation, like, for the 70s through the 90s, it was less like emotive, as you say, and it was more like characters would announce how they were feeling, like they would sort of talk down to the audience a bit,
right?
Like there was this like annoying group by Tipper Gore. I don't know if it was Tipper Gore, but there was an annoying group that was like, hey, in order to do cartoons, you have to have lessons at the end. You have to like have characters announce like, hey, this is the lesson of the episode, Like that's why I think G.I. Joe had PSAs too.
Don't start forest fires.
Yeah, it's like, all right,
thanks, we get it.
Did you ever see the G.I. Joe dubbed shorts?
No.
Okay, we'll have to watch those.
G.I. Joe.
They're so funny. It's like early internet too, so like it's just super like random dumb humor,
crunchy shit.
Yeah, we'll have to do a react to it. But,
yeah, for sure.
No, the idea that cartoons have to have like a moral that like is like super relevant and like the character has to look in the camera and go, like Sonic, the cartoon from the 90s, he would have a message at the end called Sonic Says, and it would be like, if a stranger tries to touch you in a way that feels uncomfortable to you, that's no good.
No good.
Say, hey, that's my body. I don't want to, like, I don't know. I guess it's good. It's good, like, if, like, a cartoon can teach kids good stuff. Like, there's a moment where, a kid learned to do the Heimlich maneuver from Hey Arnold, I think it was.
Yeah.
And that was like a big story. It was like, wow, this cartoon saved this kid's mother's life.
That was on accident, too.
Or maybe it was I think it was a sibling, actually. Mm-hmm. But, like, I'm not saying that that's not good, but I think Western animation for a while was very, like, when it comes to emotional content, it was like, again, characters would just kind of announce how they were feeling.
Yeah.
Or, like, if they did yell, it would be, like, in a very theatrical way.
I think the new era of, like, kids stuff where they're teaching has gotten a lot better because they've actually employed, like, psychologists. Yeah. The show, you may not know it, but having a kid, Daniel Tiger, but this is all like in streamline with like the stuff that Mr. Rogers was working on. Yeah.
And to be fair, Sesame Street was always good.
Mm-hmm. Sesame Street always been good. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I say only Western animation is what I'm talking about. Sesame Street was goated.
Yeah. Sesame Street was already in there.
Like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles sucks. No, I'm just kidding.
It's trash. Yeah.
I know you like those little
Samurai Pizza Cats.
Oh, okay, no, that's you know what? I'm an idiot because sometimes doing this podcast, I realize, like, I'm really not smart because, like, I just realized right now, Samurai Pizza Cats is, of course, a knockoff of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, yeah. There was so many knockoffs.
And, like, Street Sharks.
Street Sharks is another one. But, the mice from outer space or whatever. The Mighty Mice from...
What the fuck? I don't know that one.
Oh, you don't know that one?
No, but it's so funny because, like, I was like, Samurai Pizza Cats, man, these writers, what the fuck were they thinking?
Samurai Pizza Cats.
It never dawned on me that it was a TNMT.
Oh, yeah.
TMNT, excuse me. TNMT. Teenage Mutant
Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, whatever.
You don't know these guys right here? This is a very bootleg, but this is 90s. This is 90s core right here.
See, if you told me that was AI, if you told me that was AI generated, I would believe you. That looks so fake.
Oh my fucking God.
I've never seen these
biker mice from Mars.
You are making this up.
This shit. When did this shit come out?
How did you make this entire Wikipedia page?
93 to 96.
Ooh, real late.
Jeez, this was like the... Oh, man.
Well, anyway. So... I'm not talking... We literally opened this episode talking about some awesome Western animation.
We were, and we came back around.
With anime, it was like... Even for something as silly as Pokemon, like... The fact that, like, the whole environment shifted with the characters' emotions. Like, for Pokemon, it's like... The background would all of a sudden change to, like...
Dramatic.
Shooting, like, white lines with, like, a blue background as Ash throws the Pokeball.
Yeah.
Like, there was just, like, so much...
visual cues,
visual stimulation, and like emotion that was like broadcast in a way that we hadn't seen before. Like, and when I saw Dragon Ball Z for the first time, like I was like, I've never seen a cartoon like this.
It's different.
This is different. This is so cool. Goku is Superman. It's a horrible localization, but
he is Superman.
But like to see him get so mad about Krillin being killed, you know,
right?
When you see Goku lose Krillin, you go, oh my God, like I've never seen a cartoon character be this fucking pissed.
The guy said that it also helps you feel things.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably was lacking in some of the Western stuff.
Yeah.
Hard to invoke emotion well, but they were a lot of Japanese stuff was really good at invoking all those emotions, and I think as kids we looked for certain kids, not all kids, but certain kids kind of looked for that.
Well, and to be fair to the discussion, like how many Western cartoons had like serialized long-running stories where every episode continued a long story? Like
not a lot.
Like even shows like Spider-Man or was Fantastic Four a show?
Yeah, they had a Spider-Man show. They had a
X-Men
show. Yep.
Even those, like, they were limited by the fact that they were Saturday morning cartoons. And
they were seasonalized, though.
Sometimes there would be like a multi-part episode.
Yeah.
And it would be like, okay, that's cool. But, but like the long-running story where you get to know this guy who you got to know him as a kid, as a teenager, as an adult.
That's rare.
I think that helped with the emotion stuff. It's not just the style. It's the fact that the storytelling model is different was different for anime. Like, one of the first shows that I saw that seemed to be trying to do the anime mode of storytelling was, of course, Avatar: The Last Airbender. And, at the time I thought, oh, this is just an anime ripoff.
Yeah.
But like, time will tell how something stands in pop culture, and that show, people stand
by that wholeheartedly.
It's good to be inspired by stuff. Like when you're a teenager, or at least when I was a teenager, it was very much like, you wanted to catch people ripping something off and like, oh, that's so original, so unoriginal.
Yeah.
Like, but when you're in your 30s, or at least when I'm in my 30s, like, I love when I write a song and it sounds like I can see where it was inspired by. Because it's a reminder of where I came from and what I've enjoyed, and
it tickles that nostalgia.
Yeah. But like, not even nostalgia for me, but like, it's like it's like a scrapbook. You know? Like, because like,
this is where I've been.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I like that way you phrased it. This is where I've been.
Yeah.
It's like you can see the tracks behind you on the trail you're walking on this thing called life.
Yeah, and hopefully other people can also recognize that.
No, and for emotions, like when I write songs, one of my hopes is that like, if a song that I wrote is helping me right now and like bringing me to tears, like I hope that maybe it could help someone else.
Right.
And like make them feel like, oh, this like is exactly what I'm going through.
Collective conscious stuff.
And I think anime does that, where it's like when you see a character who's so frustrated that they're like clenching their fists and they're like tears are coming to their eyes.
You can feel it.
Yeah. And you're like, I've been there, and I can't understand what they're going through in terms of the plot, but in terms of the emotion, like I get it.
It's reflective out and you can see it. Like, where, like, in the past, you could... Like, not in the past. What I was going to say was, like, if you couldn't access those feelings on in your own self, you could see it projected out.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably what helps, like, people in that spectrum space, too. Like, they can... Sometimes it's hard to access that stuff.
Yeah.
And if you can see it, it can help you reach it or something like that.
Yeah.
I think that's what the guy was getting at.
Yeah. But you don't want to imitate anime too much.
No, not one to one, but access those feelings inside, I think.
Yeah. But that's the tricky part is
or identify with them or something like that.
Yeah, if you have a social disorder, then and if you take anime too literally, like we've seen that. We've seen people who have a social disorder who like talk like an anime villain, and it's like,
ooh, I haven't. It's been so long that it's not something that I encounter.
Well, if you go to a convention or go to a comic shop, you might encounter it. Okay. And I've been to those.
You've been there. Yeah.
I've been to local comic shops.
You touch the people,
and there's awesome people at the Godzilla convention I went to, awesome people at the comic store. There's all sorts of different varieties of people that you're going to meet at these places. Sure. And it's important to meet people and go, oh, wow, that's, that person's a real character. That person, I think it's cool that this store can house so many different kinds of people who at our core, we love, like, we have a shared interest.
Yes.
And that brings us together.
Right.
That's why I love going to screenings and going to movie events.
Yeah, it's
like, bringing all these different kinds of people together. That's why I'm not going to go this year, but Trilon is doing their annual like horror-thon where they watch movies from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. or so. And
wow.
Yeah, I've done it twice.
Oh, really?
I did the whole thing once, and I wrote an article about it. Yeah,
Sick.
It was super fun. I haven't been back since 2019.
7 p.m. to 7 a.m.
That was the time I did it anyway. Okay. Yeah, it was incredible. No, and they served pizza. They had like a coffee. They had someone working the front like counter who had a coffee. Fresh coffee they were making.
Where was this?
Trilon Cinema.
Trilon Cinema.
We should go there sometime because it's my favorite like micro cinema, they call it. It's like super small, but like the screen, they show like, DCP 4K films.
Wow.
Super. And then also they'll show like 70 millimeter or 35 millimeter.
Okay.
Just like actual film prints. When you watch a film off an actual print,
it's great. I've seen it a few times.
Yeah, it's something, and we used to see it all the time, of course. But like nowadays, it's just beautiful, especially if it's like I don't want to say crappy, but like a cheesy horror movie.
Yeah.
Because that's like you're almost feeling like how the filmmaker must have felt watching it in theaters for the first time,
right? Or what they're hearkening back to.
Yeah, it's like all the work that goes into any movie you see on a big screen. Mm-hmm. Just please don't be too dismissive and cruel.
Right.
Tommy Wiseau, yes, he could have done a better job directing The Room.
Oh, sure.
But, hey, even that movie required a lot of work.
Yeah. And there's a beauty in that madness.
Hey, what are you talking about? Everyone loved The Room.
The Room is fantastic.
Well, anyway, Tommy. So, yeah, that was our episode of Akira Slide this week. Mm-hmm. We did a joke about autism last week, and I just want to say that,
which was our autism joke? I can't remember.
I don't remember either, but it was something about autism.
Something about the spectrum.
And I think that I said pops a Tylenol or something.
Oh, that was off. That was off record, I think.
No, it wasn't.
Was it?
I recorded it.
Oh, okay.
And I think I'll keep it.
Yeah, keep it.
The whole like victimizing, the whole attacking autism as if it's something to fix and as if it's something like wrong.
Sure. There's misinformation.
I don't support that at all.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
I think that there's like this charity called Autism Speaks,
mm-hmm.
whose like goal is to like get rid of autism, and like that crosses a line to me where it's like
get rid of autism.
Yeah, it's like eugenics sounding.
Yeah,
where it's like
I guess you can have whatever stance you want. I guess about it.
It's a debilitating condition for some.
Mm-hmm,
like there's nonverbal.
Yeah.
Situations, but
more extreme stuff.
Like, I don't know if I have autism or not,
mm-hmm.
and I've never really felt the need to like get tested because like it hasn't really impacted my life in a negative way if I do have it. And
sure.
At this point, I don't really like it's not
a tidbit, really. Yeah, at that point,
it's not really a defining like characteristic if I do have it. Like, I wouldn't be surprised.
Right. Sure.
I love Godzilla, love Weezer. Love anime.
Two spectrum things.
3.
Weezer's a spectrum.
Weezer is 100% a spectrum.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Why do you say that? Why do you say that?
I mean, I love Rivers.
Yes.
I love Rivers Cuomo.
Yes, understood.
And he like people are kind of.
I get where you're getting.
They pick at him. They like assume he's like autistic.
Okay, I get where you're getting at now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
that's interesting though.
Yeah, autistic is, to me, it's not a pejorative. And if I say like my friend Brian,
mm-hmm.
he brought up that when you go to G-Fest, the Godzilla festival, like you see all flavors of autism.
Oh, I'm sure.
And like, it's true. Like I was like, when I was there, I was like, wow, there's so many different kinds of people here,
mm-hmm.
so many different kinds of thinkers,
mm-hmm.
And
I feel like it's in nerddom in general.
Yes, and also there's autism in sports too. There's autism in all sorts of different. It's not just like autism equals nerd. That's what I'm trying to get at. It's and it's not something that is a pejorative. It's not negative to me. It's like people say autism didn't exist, and then you look at like. There's all sorts of eccentric characters from the 50s and 60s where it's like, oh yeah, that's if we had if we had the diagnostics back then that we do now, it's like, oh yeah, that's a flavor.
Yeah, definitely a flavor in there.
But no, I just want to say that like this podcast, of course, supports neurodivergent people.
Yeah, for sure.
The world needs them, and we're not in support of anyone who's like.
And the world loves
RFK, yeah, they do. And RFK, saying that like people who have autism will never have a job and never have a house.
Yeah, it's just like
that was. I know we're trying not to be too political on this podcast, but that's not political. That's like he's like actively punching down at like disabled people.
Yeah, and there's just a lack of
and it's totally wrong. Like,
yeah. It's wrong, and it's just a lack of, it's a lot of fear-based talk.
Yes. Yeah, dehumanizing talk.
It's like, I'm scared, so you should be scared.
I saw someone say that
really need to be.
SpongeBob was autistic, and then someone else said, how is he autistic? He has a house and he has a job. And it's like, what the fuck?
I get what they're trying to get at, but that still doesn't. Yeah. Anyway,
they're trying to get at a bunch of shit.
Yeah. It's a viewpoint.
It's very 90s.
Yeah. 90s viewpoint. Yeah.
Where it's like, anyway.
Not to say that 90s.
So this podcast is supportive of neurodivergent people.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
I am.
And we salute.
And I am one of them. You know, whatever is going on with me, I have like the OCD stuff and the anxiety stuff. That's pretty divergent.
Yeah, is it?
That's okay.
It's like in the box of.
I'd say so.
Yeah, I'm learning like everybody. Well, like everybody else, and not everybody's learning, but I'm always learning.
There you go. Well, thanks for listening, folks. We'll be back next week. What do you think? You think we're going to talk about
some jujutsu? I think it's going to come around. I think that's coming around because the Dandadan's off the table.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. It's hitting me now. I'm like, oh yeah, Dandadan's off the table.
We splurged through the whole season.
Yeah, it's gone.
Damn this.
Damned.
It's sort of a 1 through 10.
Yeah, well, I'll start kicking it off, I think. And
let me know. We also got to do Berserk Book Club again.
Yes, sir. I got book number 11 added to the collection.
I see you.
Just started reading it. Literally just started reading it.
Yeah, I walked in and he was in the middle of reading the book.
Started. I'm like, okay, let's get this going. Let's get the train rocking.
And you said, "Oh, we're recording tonight."
What are we doing? I'm here to read.
I'm in the middle of this.
Yeah, I'm here to read right now.
And then you tried to read it to me, and I said, "Spoilers,"
right?
Because I'm still on volume 2.
Yep.
Berserk is the new Jujutsu Kaisen for me because I'm still.
Wait, there's no way you feel that.
I stalled out on book 2, and I said I can't do it.
Oh, sure.
Where's Gojo?
No, I think. Well, let's not get into that. We'll talk more about.
By the way, me stalling out has nothing to do with the quality of the series. Like I stalled out on JJK, but I was actually like. You know, I had episode 8 where I said the first half of this is some of the best things I've ever seen.
That's true, you did say
so that. I want to be clear, it's my fault. It's not me. Wait, take 2.
It's not you.
It is me. Mm-hmm. It's not you. And then Gojo says, I'd win.
I'd win. And you're like, I don't think that connects you.
I'd win, my friend. Make sure to like, subscribe, riscribe. I was saying like Riz.
You got to Riz up the chats.
Spotify has a 1 through 5 rating system. You may be tempted to rate 1. I would actually rate 5.
I would go 5.
I would go 5 all day out of 5.
Yeah, out of 5. I would go 5 out of 5.
That's the first of our old. I don't know if I told you this. I was worried that we were like using the same gags too much. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like out of 5 was one where I was still liking that one, but there was one I can't remember now. But there was one where I was like, I think we're saying this too much, and I was getting really nervous about it.
You don't remember it though?
I don't remember if it was traditional man or if it was. There was one where we were using it like every episode. Oh, Mike woke. That's what it was.
Oh, yeah, that kind of fell off the. That's a fun one to like bring back like randomly. I think I said it once, like we had a lot of distance away from it, and it was funny then again. Yeah. But I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah. So we have a lot of new. We have a lot of new gags these past 2 episodes. We did 2 eps tonight, and I love hearing the new gags.
It is fun. I mean, we can keep stacking them up. So
we just don't want to be complacent.
We're not one-trick ponies.
We don't want to be a lazy writer's room like The Office season 20, you know?
Season 20?
They only had 9.
Okay, I was about to say.
It felt like 20. Or Simpsons season 30, whatever, because that actually is...
accurate.
But they actually have turned it around recently in kind of a weird way. But anyway, we are the Akira Slide podcast. We come out every week.
Just about.
We come out every week.
Just about.
It's thanks for listening. We'll be back with Jujutsu Kaisen, Berserk, and maybe a little bit of a special treat.
Yeah.
Because next month is October.
Oh, we've moved. We're already here.
We're already technically, we probably should record a spooky episode soon.
Remember we had we had the ideas.
Yeah, we'll do it. All right, dude.
Yes.
Shibuya Incident it takes place on October 31st.
We could do something.
Just saying, we gotta.
We could do something.
But I don't think you can watch.
You don't think so?
I don't think
22 in.
I don't think you can watch 22 and then 5 and then
22, 5 and then 22. Or sorry, it'd be like 16 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
If I hit the ground, I can hit the ground.
We'll see if you like it.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I want to have 3 of these recorded before I start putting them out again because I like having a backlog.
Yeah, for sure.
But I want to do it. I want to have a spooky Halloween episode this year. So
I'm down for it. All
right. Well, until next time.
Slide you out of here.
Keep sliding, you jabronis.